Hey everyone, so this video I'm going to cover all the confusion you have regarding framework code component and code override. So let's start with code component first, and you can see I organize in a way so you can get a visual direction from here as well as a diagram. And if I start with code component first, or component itself, the component term is actually universal term. It's not for framework itself, as it's also used for web development or front end side development as a component. That means you can drag and drop or copy paste or duplicate a similar content or element to reuse for any section or any part you want. That means it's reusable and you can utilize or you can apply the similar element in any page or for any purpose you have. And that's what a component is, and it should have property controls like its text content or color or css style guides change property controls if you want to change those. And also it has variations as well, so you can create multiple variations, and also you can add effect inside it and to achieve something. If you want to publish your website super fast for your client projects or for your agency or whatever you name it, you can follow this video from my channel, this one that I'm going to share on my description part and also on the information section here as well. So this video will guide you how you can scale your website publication super fast from the traditional one by dragging and drop or copy and pasting components that already made here. So yeah, you can take a look on that. But in Framer it has two types of component. The first one is code base, where you just need to assign codes there, and also you can mention property controls there as well, also variations. And there is another one is tool based, where you can just design your elements and create component by right click on it, and on top you can get a create component option, and from where you can create variations, also property controls as well. And that's what framework components is about. Like here you can see there is a button I have created as a component, and here it has multiple property controls, you can say, like the text content, background color, and hover color, and link. Now we can say why I need to create multiple property controls. Well, as component is actually its purpose is to reuse that again and again for multiple purposes. And here you can see I have created a button, it's contact us button, right? And what if I want to create about us button that will redirect me to about us page, and I will have to create another button for that, right? But that is not necessary. Here you can use a single or singular button and create a component that, and using property controls you can control those contact us to about us name from here. And also the link, you can also navigate the links between contact us page or our about us page using a single component, right? You can create it dynamically, and that's what the purpose of a component itself. And now if I talk about code override, it's actually has no physical identity. It actually apply on existed element or component itself. Like for any existed component you can apply that, or on any element like or any section or any divs or whatever you name it, you can apply that anywhere you want, like on a text as well. So suppose you can say you don't have to create a component from scratch. Here you just need to use the similar component and apply effect based on your necessary. Like here I have created a button, and inside that button I want to achieve a confetti effect when user click on it, right? The glitter effect will be blow off this one, and that I can achieve using code override. I just need to create a code override there and inject that there, and that's what I'm going to show you. But before that I need to share an example so you can get clear all your confusion still if you have. Like this one is my AirPod, right? And it has a white color, and I want to change it in black color using property controls like color change property controls, like this one, the background color. Suppose I can change its property color using property controls, and I can also change its name like made in China to made in India or made in Pakistan or USA or UK, you name it, or Thailand, you name it. So I can change that from here. And so, like it has text content, I in a similar way also. And if I want to add any extra feature here, like some effect on it, like charge effect, when I am going to inject that C type charger here, it will gonna charge, right? But how I can do that, because it doesn't have that ability still now. How can I do that? So suppose this one is the override, this one is a charger C type input, this one is the override. If I inject that here, it will gonna charge itself, and that's the extra effect I have creating here, using a third party code override, right? This one, but this one is actually C type. It gonna work for my phone as well. Like if I inject that in my phone, it will gonna charge, because this one is also C type and this one is also compatible as well. Like this, suppose this one is a section, and I can use that override on this section as well. And suppose this one is a button, and this button is also compatible with this code override. But suppose this one is a navbar, this my remote, and it doesn't have C type, it has B type option to charge itself. Suppose this one is navbar, that means this code override is not gonna work for this one. So it has some its specific you can say functionalities that's gonna work for specifically for some elements individually and specifically, you can say. Well, for now it has C type charging option, right? This one is a code override. So I want to achieve another effect here that will make it possible to charge B type ported device as well to charge itself. So I'm going to tweak the code here and create another code override inside it, a variation, you can say, that will let B type input charger to charge itself. Like now it has two port, right? This one is C type, and suppose this one is B type. This C type is gonna charge with using this C type port, and it has another B port option that gonna charge itself using this one. So using single code override, I can also use our serve multiple purpose here, and that's what code override actually do. And now I'm going to share a real life example in web development in Framer, so that you can clear all the rest of the confusion you have. So let's go back to my Framer dashboard, this one, where you will get all the codes to train your AI bot or agent, so that it can generate your specific code override or component. But component has already in workshop, you can use that. But for code override, you can use this. But I didn't create that, I got that from online and just sharing that here. So you can fetch that as a knowledge base in your code agent, and your AI agent be able to create a code override for Framer. And here you can see I have already created one to achieve the confetti. So I just need to click like copy this one, and I'm going to go back my Framer and click on code. The effect I'm going to achieve here, when someone click on this contact us button, a confetti will appear. That's actually a code override, and now it's actually code component at this moment. So this one is the component, and I'm going to apply code override here. So I'm going to click on new code file and new code override and name it confetti, and I just need to paste the code I just copied, and I'm going to drag this inside here and click here and go back in code override and select the confetti. And now it has just one option with confetti effect. If it has multiple options, you can also choose between, like confetti using red color, confetti using a burst effect. You can also create in such a way. Like if I click on it, the export function at this moment is just with confetti effect. That means it has just one effect at this moment or variation. You can also create multiple variation by create another one, like with confetti burst effect. At this moment it has just confetti effect. You can also create that using AI, and I just need to click on it. And if you just need to use the burst effect, you just need it just confetti, and if it has that, you just need to click on it and you'll be able to get that effect from there. And if I click here, see, it's not gonna work. I just need to click on it and select the confetti and the with confetti effect here. And now if I click here, you can see a confetti effect is working, but it's not perfect, but it's working, right? Like the one I am here to share, like the real life example, you get that. So that's how you can apply the confetti effect or apply the code override on over your element or code component or any component you have. And now, like, I want to achieve a smooth scroll effect. When users scroll the website, it's gonna be more smooth. Is it possible to create a code component here to achieve that? It is not possible because the overall thing itself, that it's already existed. You will not be able to create a smooth scroll effect over your whole desktop parent layer. Like this one is the parent layer at this moment, right? And now there is no way you can apply a smooth scroll effect using code component. That means I need to use code override here. That means the code override actually use apply on an existed element that's totally existed here, like the desktop one, the parent one. So I just need to click on code override, and if I have already created a smooth scroll effect, and you just need to click on new override. Suppose this one is the code for smooth scroll effect. So if I click on my parent layer and click on smooth scroll effect, suppose this one is the smooth scroll, so suppose this one, and if I now click on it and scroll this, it's gonna be smooth, suppose. So that's what code override actually does. This is the similar way. If you want to create a like scroll horizon effect, it is not possible to create that using code component, but it's possible using that. But that's gonna be too much for framer to handle that, and it's really hard to create the responsiveness as well. But if you create a scroll sorry, if you create a code override there, just apply that on a single section like this one. I just need to create let's create a section here. Suppose this one is the section, and let me make it fill here for now, and I just need to make it viewport, suppose 50, and sorry, suppose this one is the section. I need to apply a scroll horizon effect there. So here I can apply that code override on top of it. So all I have to do now, I just need to apply that scroll horizon code override here, and it will get that effect. But if you still have any confusion, you can share that in comment section, and I'll try my best to assist there. So have a good time. Bye.